When recording sales in QuickBooks Online, double-check the sales tax calculations. If needed, you can change them. While the automatic sales tax feature based on location in QuickBooks Online is very reliable, it can show an incorrect sales tax amount if the sales tax category for a line item is incorrectly marked as taxable or non-taxable. To change this in a sales form, check or uncheck the checkbox under the tax column for the line item in the sales form, and then click away from the line item to a different line item to force an update to the sales form's sales tax calculations if needed. However, you should also update the line item's default sales tax category after finishing the transaction to save yourself from doing that repeatedly in the future. The Select Sales Tax Rate dropdown in Sales Forms lets you either select the default automated based on location choice if using the automatic sales tax feature, or select a custom sales tax rate if you created those. Based on your selection, the sales tax to collect appears next to it. If needed, to see the sales tax information and sales tax calculations and correct them if using the automatic sales tax feature in QuickBooks Online, click the See the Math link under the sales tax to open a pane at the right side of the sales form window. If you selected a custom sales tax rate in a sales form, then a Sales Tax Rate dropdown appears at the top of this pane, from which you can select a custom sales tax rate if needed, and then click the Close button to close the pane and apply the custom sales tax rate. Alternatively, to manually enter the sales tax, click the Enter Sales Tax Manually link, and then click the Edit link in the section that appears. Then enter the rate or amount for the manual sales tax, select a reason for the override, and then click the Apply Override button. You can then click the Close button to close the pane. Alternatively, if you selected the automatic sales tax calculation in a sales form, then a Customer Tax Details section appears at the top of the pane. To mark the customer as non-taxable, click the Edit link in this section, and then check the Mark this customer as tax-exempt checkbox. Then enter the reason for exemption and exemption details in the fields that appear. To apply the changes to these settings, then click the Save button that appears. Alternatively, to cancel any changes, click the Cancel button. If you selected the automatic sales tax calculation, then the middle of this pane shows a Location and Addresses section. To change this address information, click the Edit link in this section. Then double-check the location of sale and/or shipping addresses to make sure they are correct. When correct, click the Save or Save and Continue button to return to the main pane. Alternatively, click the Cancel button in this section to cancel it and return to the pane. If you selected the automatic sales tax calculation, then the Products and Services section shows the sales tax collected per line item and the total sales tax. To change the taxable status of any of these items, click the Edit link in this section. Then click the Edit Sales Tax link for any item whose sales tax status you want to change, and select either the Taxable Based on Location Only option button, the Non-Taxable option button for non-taxable items, or select a Specialized Sales Tax Category option button in the section above those two option buttons. Then click the Done button at the bottom of the pane to return to the main Products and Services section of the pane. Then click the Save and Continue button at the bottom of the Products and Services section to save your changes. Alternatively, click the Cancel button in the Products and Services section of the pane to cancel any changes and return to the main sales tax pane. If you still need to override the automatic sales tax calculation after double-checking the sales tax settings when using the automatic sales tax calculation, click the Override this amount link in the pane's lower right corner. Then, click the Edit link in the section that appears. Then enter either a new rate or amount to charge for sales tax, and then select a reason from the dropdown in the new section that appears in the pane. Then click the adjacent Apply Override button to confirm the override. You can then close the pane by clicking the Close button in its lower right corner. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.